Dan, Bucket, and Susanna present Little Newsies.
Oh, do you hear the special music today? I sure do, but I don't really know. What is that? Oh, well, every 20th episode is a very special episode of BoxerBlu and Bram for Little Newsies. Oh, that's right. Because that's right. We're going to tell everybody what happened in the cave of Onondaga yesterday. That's right. That'll come at the end of our show.
Today's Thursday, August 1st, 2019, and here's the news.
Well, this is a bit tricky to explain, but I'm going to do my best. If I loaned you some money, Bram, yes, I would love that. So, let's imagine that I loaned you $100. Oh, that would be great. Okay, and when do I have to pay you back? Well, let's say you have to pay me back tomorrow. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So tomorrow I give you back $100. No, you have to give me a little bit more. Why is that? Oh, well, because that extra money that I've asked you for is called interest. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so let me just repeat that. I loan you $100, and then I ask you to give it back to me the next day, but you have to pay me an extra dollar, right? So it's $101. Yes. So in this case, the interest rate would be 1%, right? You're paying me 1/100th. Oh, I don't understand that. Okay, go on. Okay, so imagine that you wanted a better deal. Okay, so let's say 1 week from now, I also loan you $100, but you don't have to give me back $1. You have to give me back 50 cents. Oh, that sounds better. So are you saying the interest thing you said? Interest rate. The interest rate is less. That's right. Well, the reason why I'm saying this is the Federal Reserve, who's in charge of loaning money, all around the United States, to banks, and then banks loan them to people. They are also lowering the rate. Oh, that's big news, yes? Yes, it's the first time in 10 years. Douche. Dad, can we get a pool? No. I'm sorry, son. Not where we live anyway. Okay. The reason why I'm asking is, these days, pool floats are really big. Yes. I've noticed that before. Sometimes I like to check my Instagram account, and I've seen that. Yeah, so, I think Taylor Swift started this like a while ago. Who is this Taylor Swift? Oh, Taylor Swift is a great country singer originally. Now she's a pop star. She sings great songs. She's so cool, yeah. Okay, well, that's nice. So a while back, she took a picture of herself and her boyfriend at the time on a pool float. And these days, when you see a person on a pool float, it usually means life is carefree for me, baby. Okay. And so, right now, one of the hottest pool floats is a unicorn pool float. Oh, but unicorns aren't real, are they? No, but you know what? They could be. And you know what? I think a lot of people who pretend that their life is just relaxing all day, that's also not real. Douche. So I don't know if you remember this terrible news from before, but, this past winter, 200 reindeer died. Oh, it was so sad. Yes, that was very sad. And scientists have just found out the reason why they died. Yes, the reason why they died has to do with climate change. Oh, that's really terrible. Yes, so basically, in Svalbard, Norway, that's an island above the Arctic Circle. It's really interesting there. By the way, there are no polar bears there. A lot of people think that there are polar bears everywhere, but that's not true. Oh, okay. So, what happened basically is as it gets warmer, right, in the Arctic, it rains more, but that rain turns into ice, and then the ice freezes over the food supply. So what happens is, these reindeer, they basically just, they can't eat food, and so they have to walk longer, far away without eating food, and so a lot of them died, about 200 of them, in fact. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. Yes, and so scientists, they saw how skinny the animals were when they died, and a lot of the younger ones died because they need more food. They're smaller. Oh, that's so sad. Douche. So do you like learning about the royals? The royals? What do you mean? Oh, Prince Harry, Prince William, all those people, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, do you mean the United Kingdom? Are we talking about the United Kingdom again? I know, I love talking about the United Kingdom. I guess it's true. So, Prince Harry the other day, he's married to Meghan Markle, who's American. She's an actress. She was an actress, and now she's called the Duchess of Sussex, and she's a new mother. And their child's name is Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that. Yes. So anyway, Prince Harry just made an announcement that they will have no more than 2 children total. That's all the children they're going to have. Oh, why did Prince Harry make an announcement like that? That's kind of strange. No, it actually isn't. Although it's kind of not so nice to Prince William because they have 3 kids. But anyway, Prince Harry basically said that because of overpopulation, people having too many children around the world, that the right thing to do for a couple is just to have 2. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a statement, right? Yes, exactly. Douche. Bram, I don't understand art very, very well, so maybe you could just explain it to me. Okay, so on the U.S.-Mexico border, this is in Ciudad Juarez in Mexico, and on the other side is a town called Sunland Park, New Mexico, and there's a professor and his partner. His name's Ronald Rail, and his partner's Virginia Sanfratello. And they basically put some pink seesaws between the 2 sides where kids can go on either side. So I don't quite understand what that's all about. Do you? Yeah, sure. So, this is my interpretation. When somebody makes art like that, it's up to the viewer to decide. That's what I believe. So when I think about seesaws and how American kids and Mexican kids can, go on the seesaw together, and it's right between the wall, which, a lot of Americans and also our president, Donald Trump, want to really, really, build and make it stronger. I think maybe the artists were saying that, that children can still play with a wall between them. But what about the pink? What do you think the pink means? I don't know. That's a great question. Douche. Okay, everybody. You've been waiting a long time for this. I'm going to tell you what happened. Why we're on this road trip to the Midwest. All those things. Basically, about 4.5 years ago. I guess more like 4 years ago. So I was living in Zusania, right? And I was with my wife, and I remember I kissed her goodnight. I went to bed, and then something happened. Something hit me on the head. I don't know. But I woke up the next morning, and I was in Missouri, the United States. It was 2019. It was about sunset, and I was at this park called Onondaga Park, and everything was closed. But I found a way to get inside. I didn't know what to do. Of course, I was very frazzled, and I heard a baby cry. The baby was crying in the distance, and so I found my way through the front reception room, and I walked down, and I realized that the reception hall, it's actually connected to a cave, to Onondaga Cave. I learned later, and I walked down, and it was very dark. I am a dog, so of course I can smell things. But my eyes aren't so good, so I walked down. It was very slippery, very dark, and the baby, the sound was getting louder and louder. I walked down the cave, and eventually there's a little like a river. There's a river right there, and I saw an old lantern, like a kerosene lamp, on top, and then I saw a baby who was Bram, who became my son, and he was just lying in a boat. There was a boat right on a ridge, right there, and I learned later that some of the first people that came to this cave, they used this river, but at the time I didn't know what to do, so I picked up my son. Of course he wasn't my son at that moment. It was a boy, a human boy. I took him out. I walked outside. And then, months and years later, I legally adopted him. And that's how Bram became my son.
Whoa! That's crazy! That's why we're here!
Yes, that's why we came here.
Oh my gosh, I never knew it was like that. That's amazing. But Dad,
Yes?
I'm getting hungry, so I heard there's this place called Lambert's.
Oh, Lambert's, the place where they throw food at you? They throw rolls?
Yes, can we go there?
We can try, but I think the reservation, you need a reservation.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, it is. Okay, everybody. It was really nice seeing you today, and I hope you liked our story. There's always more news. It's news to grow up with. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Do you want this week's news? Go to littlenewsears.com.
Don't forget to check out our videos on youtube.com and our teacher lesson plans and more on littlenewsears.com. May your sweetness shine.
And your colors glow. Blah! Sources for today's broadcast include CBS News, The New York Times, USA Today, CNN, and Fox News.